Hey everybody, it's Jill, and I am so excited to be here today to share with you and give you an inside look at Find Your Stage with English Communication Confidence. I know it's not easy to make a decision like this, so maybe seeing inside is going to help you. I know that kind of stuff helps me. So let me share my screen with you. Come on over here. Now, when you purchase Find Your Stage with English Communication Confidence, you come in here to the library. And in the library, you'll see here that you have 3 different products. One is the program, Find Your Stage with English Communication Confidence. And that's the program where you have the 7 core modules and the bonuses, and I'm gonna show that to you. And then you have the community for Find Your Stage with English Communication Confidence. That's the place where we talk with each other, kind of like a Facebook group. And in there, you can post exercises that you've done to get feedback and to meet other people. It's a nice place. And then at the bottom here, you have Find Your Stage membership site. That's a bonus that you get for 4 weeks. So let me show you these things just so you understand what is everything. So Find Your Stage with English Communication Confidence is here. Let's view the product. We click on view the product, we come inside. The left-hand side, we have the menu, kind of like a table of contents. And then if you click on modules here, you can see also how everything that's on the left-hand side is also here with a little bit, it's just bigger, a little nicer for you to see. So what do we have? Here are the core modules. Module 1, the languages in your body. Module 2, the power of the pause. Module 3, know your words. Tap your toes, sing your speech, value on the vowels, and the languages in your body 2.0. These are the 7 core modules. These are the speaking tools that are going to change your English speaking life. They're going to make you feel more confident. They're going to give you practical strategic tools for speaking English more effortlessly and not really care what other people think, because you're going to have more confidence. But let's take a look at one of these. So if we open up one of the modules, and all of the modules are going to have the same format. You get inside, you have the PowerPoint lesson, you have the official video, and the extra practice exercises, and the bonus business application exercises. Okay, so if you open up the video here, this you have to watch here, okay? So this, in this case, is a 34-minute lesson, and everything you have here is also in this PowerPoint. So this PowerPoint here, you get to download. You do that over here, okay? All right, now coming back over here, you get an extra practice exercise. You would download that. And those are the types of exercises that you can put in the community and post. And hopefully I'll get a chance to respond and tell you how you're doing. Now, the other thing that I want to point out, and we're still working on this, is when, whoops, I came to the wrong place. Here we go. Let's go back to where we were. So these bonus business application exercises, those are all going to be put together into one learning guide. Right now, they're still being built out, and they're here. I think there's about 3 or 4 of them, and maybe by the time you get in today or tomorrow, the guide will be in there, but it's going to be there. Okay, so this is everything that's here. And then again, you can come down the left-hand side, look at the power of the pause, any of the core modules. But I want to come back and I want to jump down to the bonuses. Here you have 6 audio files. And they correspond nicely with the actual core modules. You can work on the vowels, you can work on pausing with the rhymes, limericks, that overview. You can work on diction for your tongue twisters, or which words get more emphasis. So there's some nice exercises here, and you don't have to. You can download those. So that's really great. All right, what else do you get? You get some vocal presence videos. Now, one of the things that I am really passionate about is communication. I think you know that by now. And so for me, it's not just about accent or English. It's about understanding your voice, the volume that you use, the resonance you can get, and the intention in your communication. So these 3 videos in themselves are high level. They really are going to help you think about your English on a whole nother scale. So be sure you checked out these bonuses. And then let's come back to the other bonuses down here. These worksheets are basically around your practice, how to script a presentation. So how can you organize your message into thought chunks, something that you learn in module 2. And recommended speaker list. This is just, hey, these are some people that I recommend that you might want to imitate, but also, you know, you can use these 2 websites here to find people who you really admire as speakers. And then also a practice plan. You know, what are some things? How can you organize a way to continue the practice? And you can download that worksheet here. All right, so let's see what else we got. We got a little bit more here. Okay, so your bonus week, you have 4 weeks in the membership site. I'm going to show that to you in a second. But the other thing that's not here is that learning guide that I mentioned to you. It's all of those business bonus exercises that are now broken down into some of the modules. It's going to be a 1 document guide. Each exercise is about 4 pages, and it just kind of guides you really specifically through some cool exercises. So you're going to like that. All right, let's take a look at the membership site for a moment. We can come back over to our products, go to our library, and come to Find Your Stage membership site. So when you buy Find Your Stage with English Communication Confidence, you are going to get access to this site. This is what it looks like for 4 weeks. You're going to get 2 Zoom sessions, group sessions. Okay, they're bi-weekly sessions, and all of those sessions are here. So if you miss any of them, you can watch them. Okay, you can meet some of the other members, but this is the place where all of the sessions happen and they get uploaded. Okay, they get recorded. So you'll get access to 2 of these. And then if we come back, you can see these amazing conversations and interviews that I have with people. So let's look, for example, at accents. This is a topic. This is a conversation that I had with Lauren Sopraner. And basically, it's a 15, 20, maybe 30-minute conversation. She's an expert. She's another accent coach. And so you're going to get to read, well, what did you guys talk about? Why would I want to watch this? And then you get resource material as well. So let's look at another one. Let's look at another category here. How about, let's look at communication skills. Here's a conversation with a peer of mine, an amazing executive coach. And Lisa and I talk about communication presence here. So you get to watch this video, you get to read about Lisa, you get to learn about her book, right? So it's chock full of really amazing content. And I want to tell you that I'm going to start doing lives in the membership session. So it's a really great place, and you get 4 weeks when you buy Find Your Stage with English Communication Confidence. You get 4 weeks to get to know this product as well. So it's an awesome bonus. Let's go back over here. Let's go back to our library. And then the community. Let's just have a quick peek in the community. As I said, the community itself is kind of like a Facebook group, and waiting for it to open. You know, this is where I share announcements with people. I welcome people. People sometimes will post their exercises, and then I comment on that. So this is a place that you have a lifetime access to, as long as the program exists, which I hope it's going to exist a long time, because people like you are going to jump in and join. So let me just finish by saying, if you didn't see the previous email, that, you know, when you step up to grow your own English communication skills, I am going to donate a program to a person in need, somebody who can't afford the program. And that could be somebody who you could potentially meet and work together with on your journey if you want. You don't have to. But if you like the idea of giving, I have a 1-for-1 program. And that means that when you buy one, I donate one. And that's really important to me. It's part of why I created this program. And I'm here for you. So I hope that this tour around the program today helps you to make your decision, because enough already, right? Stop thinking about it. I really do hope that I see you inside the program soon. And I want to thank you so much for checking out my video. All right, take care.